Florida is iconic for its purely violent and horrifying chaos. From hurricanes to politicians, the state is full of evil. So today we're going to go through the scariest places and creatures of America's most iconic wasteland, Florida. So the coastal low country as a whole has three monsters you got to be aware of. They got dinosaurs, we got flying mutant roaches, and demon birds. Dinosaurs' main ability, they're stealthy. They swim around in the water, and they stay hidden until they find you. And they grab your ass and they spin your ass paraplegic. I mean, they break all your bones. They spin your ass in the water, you drown, paralyzed, and then they eat your ass. Now, the flying roaches, they're called palmetto bugs, but they're cockroaches that fucking fly. There's literally no other fucking difference between it and a cockroach like that you would normally think of other than it flies. And they're super fucking common. There's nothing we can do. We can't get rid of them. Every year they're back no matter what you do, no matter how careful you are. They will fucking return. Demon birds, they're not really that hostile, but look at them. They're fucked. They they'll eat whatever's dead because you'll see those shits. I mean, it could be anything. It could be anything, and those fuckers are there like that, bro. No type of decomposition, all fresh meat. Those fuckers swarm in and eat it. What the? Anyway, that covers the creatures. Now let's go to the location, the meat and potatoes of this fucking awesome documentary. Disney City. So outside of the park, the media giant Disney actually owns around 20,000 acres of land in Florida with golf carts, resorts, all that shit. What's weird about it is, say someone's there and they take their kid, they throw him into the sky, grab him and slam him into the ground, right? Instead of it being like a domestic call, the police are most likely going to be there to trespass the family from Disney property. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's weird because technically it's private. The whole basically city within, I think it's within Orlando, is owned by Disney. So they really get to tell the cops what to do and shit. It's really fucking weird. If you wanna check it out, there's body cam footage of people being arrested on Disney property. It is just so strange because the cops just kind of stand around. They're like, all right, well now ask Disney what they want to do. It's like, bruh, just fucking, I don't know, don't even exist or something. So then we have Clearwater, Florida. Now, this is a city owned by Scientology, not in the same way where Disney, like Disney, where they literally own the property, but they own a bunch of different businesses within the city, and they have their own. This is where the international headquarters of Scientology is, not the main church that you think of in LA, but the main headquarters of the international Scientology. So Scientologists from Europe, Asia, I guess. I don't know where the fuck Scientologists be hanging out, but I don't think they want you to know either because a lot of these businesses they do own will always be closed and they always have privacy blinds. And there's also vans and buses that drive through, and they only have the church's logo, nothing citing Scientology specifically, just the name of the church. And that doesn't give away that it's even a church, really. But that's all the only logo. So it kind of just looks like, oh, that's like what, like a touring company, you know what I mean? Like you go down south, especially Florida, you see those tour buses, you think, okay, this is like some sort of like bus cruise thing or something. I don't fucking know. But you don't think it's a cult driving around, but it is. And what's interesting is you go there, you talk to the people, right? They act like they will be outspoken that it's weird and shit, but only off camera. And I'm guessing that's because they got so much shit going on. People really don't know like if they're capable of like making someone disappear or not. Like people don't really know like how much true power they hold in the community because everything is done so secretly. Like they don't know how maleficent these people are because fucking they don't talk to them. Like Scientologists will not speak to the public. So really there's nothing you could do. Like, there's no information you could get out of them, but they're not going to share it. They're very tight knit and secretive. But that is the story of Clearwater. Next, we have Palm Beach County. Now, Palm Beach County is visibly compromised by a foreign entity. Palm Beach County gives millions of dollars in war bonds to Israel. Palm Beach County made it illegal for people in the county to discriminate against foreign investments, meaning that if you suddenly don't like what Israel is doing. You're like, that doesn't really align with our faith. That has nothing to do with our belief system. This is just a weird, genocide going on. I don't want to send my money anymore. This doesn't feel like the Holy Land anymore. Well, fuck you. That's illegal. You're discriminating now. If you were regularly investing in Israel, you got to keep fucking investing in Israel. Now, there's a lot going on between Palm Beach County and Israel, but there's also a former resident that used to have that killed himself. That's right. Epstein used to live there. Epstein used to get massages there. Epstein used to hire masseuses from schools in the area. So think about that. This next one is more serious. So basically, what I would call the American Reich, but Border Patrol and ICE have established Alligator Alcatraz. You probably heard about it by now, but basically, it's just a torture camp to hold immigrants while they're being deported. They are, when I say torture camp, I mean it. Like, they say they're eating a quarter cup of rice like a day. There's no running water. There's 3 backed up toilets per cage with dozens of people. And, quote, there's more mosquitoes than water. There's literally more bugs inside of these Florida Everglades tents that they're like caged in than there is water. There's more to steal from them, more to drink their blood than there is to sustain their life. And there you have the horrors of Florida. So we got what? L. Ron Hubbard, fucking Walt Disney. His ass is still a fucking frozen head somewhere in a basement. You got what? L. Ron Hubbard, Walt Disney. You got Donald Trump, Rob DeSantis. You got what? Fucking who's left after that? Yeah, that's everybody, right? Oh, the entirety of Palm Beach County. Basically, don't live in Florida.